Hey yo, here's something we haven't talked about in a good while. The Tate brothers. Remember, they were in Romania, they were in jail, then house arrest and everything, and yada yada yada. And then for some reason, the Tates were allowed to get over to the United States. And allegedly, there's some investigation going, but this is not about that. This is about the Tate brothers suing a lot of X accounts for defamation. Welcome to the show. All right, here it is. I haven't read this yet. I only just saw it. So this will be fresh for all of us. Why is this picture so small? Hold on. There? No. Maybe. There. All right. Let's read it. In the Circuit Court of the 15th Judicial Circuit in and for Palm Beach County, Florida, Civil Division. Tristan Tate, an individual, and Andrew Tate, an individual. Now, if you don't know who's who, Tristan is the one who had a successful hair plant on his head. Andrew, I don't know if he had one or chose not to, but that one with hair, one without hair. That's about it. Versus John Doe, also known as at Crayon Murders at all, which is X account. Complaint for damages exceeding $50,000 for defamation, defamation per se, commercial defamation, and civil conspiracy. Complaint. Plaintiffs, Tristan and Andrew Tate, sues defendant John Doe, also known as Crayon Murders, an individual. Jane Doe, also known as at the real Susie Win 1, an individual. Mary Doe, also known as Avalon 1T, an individual. Nathan Livingston, also known as at the Milk Bar TV. June Doe, Mad About Sheep. Jack Doe, Caveat, lot of numbers. James Doe, See a Skeptic. Ann Doe, Thoughts and Players. Rose Doe, From the Broken Inside, or something of the sort. Emily Doe as Usama Broad. Matthew Jury, Eleanor Gaetan. M&M Doe, also known as Lemony. Lucy Brown, also known as Lucy Marion Brown. Zachary Bonfilio, also known as Misfit Patriot, collectively Defendants. And would show as follows. Oh, where's the rest of this? Where's the... No! Oh, well, I know where the rest of it is. Or what the rest of it is. People on X have been calling out the Tates for the alleged crimes they have done in Romania, in England, the United States, where the charges or allegations has been rape, human trafficking, being too fond with the minor, and on and on and on. Now, they here first of all, to my knowledge, even with a defamation per se, because they say it. Many of these accounts, I don't know these specifically, claims they are PDF files, they are this and that, which is kind of dangerous because in a defamation per se, you don't have to prove damages because one of the big things here is damages against Andrew and Tristan Tate means that their reputation must have done some harm. Their businesses might have done some harm. Now, just the fact that they have been in jail for a couple of years kind of removes that. In my opinion, their reputation, I mean, you really can't damage their reputation. And money-wise, well, they are doing quite well. But in defamation per se, they don't have to prove that they suffered the actual damages. Now, a lot of these guys, I've seen them over at X saying, "Oh, I can't wait for discovery." These folks, if this survives dismissal and everything and all the things in Florida, this is going to be expensive. And a lot of people really don't know what's happening in a defamation case. This might be years. And you guys have to pay your lawyers. This is why it is so... I'm not giving out legal advice here, folks. But if I were in a similar situation with law degree and everything, you have to be really, really careful with your wordings. Because even though I believe this is laughable, because I laugh at both Kristen and Andrew Tate, or maybe not on a daily basis, but every time they pop up in my feed, I laugh at them. Not with them, at them. Because in my opinion, these two losers don't pay it. They live on the attention. That's what they do. If people didn't care for them, they would disappear. Like, I don't know, like something. So, do I believe they have merit, the Tate brothers? They might have. I don't know all the allegations. I don't know what evidence they have, but I have seen the past few months since they went to the United States. I've seen people saying these dangerous words about them where they actually say they are. And here's the thing, folks. If people aren't convicted, be very, very careful with your wordings and how you word stuff. If you reference the charges, then say they are charged with and stuff like that. That takes care of most of it. Because why put yourself in this situation, even if these accounts, maybe they can crowdsource some lawyers' fees and everything, but it's like, how many are they? They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 as of now. That's 15 people who has to come up with their own lawyers and pay them. And if the Tates, they are rich. They really have a lot of money. So maybe the first few months, crowdsource the ever-living frick out of it. But then, when the money needed goes from 50,000 to 100,000 to 200,000. All of a sudden, that's 15 people that has to crowdsource this. Now, I wish them all the best in the world in this. But again, why put yourselves through this at all, when all you had to do was, allegedly, the charges are, I believe the evidence. That's what I had for you. Again, thank you for showing up. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Do it for Mr. Jingles. Do it for Mr. Jingles. Like and subscribe. All right. Let's see where this case is going. If it goes anywhere, I don't know. But if there is something new about it, I will give you an update on it. Have a good one. See you in the next stream or video. Bye-bye.